Good morning, my fellow yoga travelers. I'm mighty glad to be alive today, and I hope that you are too, as we continue to live, laugh, love, learn, linger, and live the life we love. I've been away for a couple of days. I had to scale down on my Dharma output, but I'm back, and maybe I haven't caught up to speed this last week. It's put me through some changes. Gradually, I'll have to come back to it. It's Tuesday, and I'm still going to stick with the little bit of a song. Just came back from New York City, where the writer of this song, The Sound of Silence, Paul Simon, I once got a parking space of him pulling out at Central Park West. That was a rush. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk to you again. 'Cause a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, 'neath the halo of an old street lamp. I turned my collar to the cold and damp, when my eyes were stabbed by the flash of the neon light. Split the night and touch the sound of silence. I hope you all spend some time in silence. A lot of people think that words cover the real truth, and in silence is where it's all happening. Or some other people think in silence nothing is happening, and words are where it's completely happening. But if we're going to make the transition, like the Upanishads say, from prayas, the merely pleasurable, to shreyas, the ultimate good that leads to what we would like to think of as the final beatitude, there's some work that has to be done. And I would say number one, first work is recognize your basic emotions. I have a little schematic to rhyme it. Glad, mad, sad, scad. You can kind of break down almost all the emotions to that one. And today I just want to work with glad. The next 3 days we'll work with the other ones. But the idea is when you're glad, you have what you want, what you need. And go to your thesaurus. Other words that deal with what's being glad is love, appreciated, satisfied, happy, excited, peaceful, exhausted, enthused, accepted, feeling tender, content, joyous. So enjoy the feeling. That is the action. Get into it. Don't hold back on it. Right? And don't even think about it. Remember, happiness is not within the field of self-consciousness. And if you do that, you're going to start to work on what I would call the subtle aspects of our emotions. And when you're practicing what I would call consciousness, I really can't practice it either or you're not. But the subtle side that we all have, it's essential to our own completeness. Can't be all surface. Yes, it's difficult to train, difficult to elicit, and hence for most people they abandon it because they only make rough approximations of what their total capacities are. And that's why many disciplines, yoga is the one that I usually posit, tries to take you deeper into how do you work with, how do you what I call domesticate your intuition. And systems have different ways of offering you their advice. And in the Buddhist system, they have the idea of what they call the 7 Factors of Enlightenment. You've heard me talk many times about spirituality through the numbers. I use 4 a lot, but 7 is another one. And the 7 factors are divided, according to them, to 3 arousing factors and 3 tranquilizing factors. The arousing factors are what they call wisdom, energy, and rapture. Wisdom is the part of the investigative spirit. It's a proactive wanting to penetrate, curiosity about what's going on. Energy is another arousing factor. It's the effort to keep coming back to the present moment. When you notice you're distracted, when you notice you're not paying as much attention, or you're feeling dull, that's an arousing quality, right? Energization, getting you to pay attention to what's going on. And then the third arousing quality is what they call rapture. That's the keen interest in the object that's in front of you. Like a person who's in the desert dying to see some water or oasis, and then they see it. That feeling of delight upon upholding the vision. So those are the three arousing factors: wisdom, investigation, energy, and the effort to come back to the present, and rapture, the keen interest in the object in front of you. Then there are the three tranquilizing factors, they say. These balance that. First, there's calmness, peace of mind, equanimity, evenness of mind, and concentration, focus of mind, like a magnifying glass. So calm mind, which gives you peace, is a tranquilizing factor. Equanimity, evenness of mind in all circumstances, another tranquilizing factor. And then concentration, the focus that doesn't let your mind get scattered. And power collects around stillness. Everything comes together in that focus like a magnifying glass. Those are the three tranquilizing qualities. And the seventh one is what they call mindfulness, which is the factor that brings all of those other factors together, balances them. Not only just draws them in, but balances them so there's integration. And in that way, this is the way you develop what I call domesticating your intuition, or the subtle factors that are in your life. So I hope you reflect on that, and more important, I hope you sit down and experience it in your own moments of silence. All right, just want to remind everybody again that on Saturday, I'm teaching out in Hinsdale at the Flourish Festival. We have some really great people coming in from California, people to do yoga and sound healing and African dance and Celtic music. I'll be there doing fairy tales and storytelling. So if you want to join us, go to GabrielHalpern.com, my website. You'll see something to register. Hit the code, Raccoon50, and you can get half price for the whole day. We're trying to fill the place as much as we can. So that's what's going on. I hope you enjoy that. Go to GabrielHalpern.com and subscribe if you haven't. Tell your friends about it. I'd love to hear from you. And then we'll see how we're doing tomorrow when I come back. I hope you have a great day. And the world needs what you have, so don't forget to put it out there, yeah.